How to make a video montage. So you filmed a bunch of video clips on your phone or your camera and you want to put all of these clips together to create a cool video montage. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that, and here's exactly what we're going to cover with timestamps in case you want to skip ahead. So first we're going to cover how to add multiple videos together. Then I'm going to show you how to split and trim those videos so you can only keep the section that you want. Then we're going to see how to add music to your video montage, then how to add text, how to add images, how to add effects and filters. Then I'm going to show you a few more of Veed's features that you can use to make your video look more professional, such as subtitles, shapes and sound waves. And then finally, how to download your video montage. And with that being said, let's get started. So like I mentioned, the tool we're going to be using to make our video montage is an online video editor called Veed, and the links to Veed are going to be in the description down below. So once we're on Veed, the first step is to click on the new project button in the top right, and then we're taken into Veed's video editor, and this is where we want to begin uploading the video clips to our montage. So to begin, we're going to click on upload the files, and then our documents will pop up, and here we're going to browse and select the videos that we want. So we're going to start with one video clip. I select it, click on open, and as you can see, it's now imported into Veed's timeline, and if I click play, we have my video of a bridge. To make this a video montage, we need to begin adding more clips. And to do this, we can either click on the plus button to the right of the timeline at the end of our first clip, or we can click on the add video button to the top left of the timeline. So I click on add video, again, our documents will pop up. This time we select our second video. So I have this video here of me walking like a silly man, click open. As you can see, it's now imported into our video. And then again, for the tutorial, I'm going to add one last clip to our video montage. Click on add video, select our last clip and click on open. And now we have 3 videos imported into our timeline. So as you can see, 3 separate videos right here. So now that you've imported multiple video clips into your timeline, the next step is to cut, trim and split these video clips to only keep the sections that you want for your video montage. To split and trim the videos and only keep the sections that we want, it's very simple. Now first, let's say for the first clip, I only want to keep the first 2 seconds. There's a few different ways I can do this. What I can do is click on the extremity of my clip and just drag it to trim off the end and then place it exactly where I want it. So as you can see here, it says 2 seconds. So I leave it here and now this plays through for 2 seconds. Now if I click undo, let's say I want to be really precise and I'm playing through watching the video and I want to cut it exactly where my playhead is right now. Well, all I have to do is leave my playhead where it is and click the split button. The clip is then cut at the playhead and turned into 2 separate clips. So now I can delete the second half. So if I right click and click delete, it's very easy to do. What I need to make sure I do is that I don't leave a blank space, otherwise the video will be black. So I need to click and drag my other clips back to the beginning to stick next to the previous one. Now the trim tool is very useful, but I prefer the split tool. The reason being is, let's say I only want the middle section of this video after it goes blurry. So I want to cut off the beginning and I want to cut off the end. Well, if I click split right here, and then I move it again a bit more, and then I click split again, here I only want to keep the middle clip. So again, I'm just going to right click and delete everything I don't want. Click and drag this back to stick next to the previous one, and then click and drag this too. And then again here, I'm just going to quickly trim it so it's quite short. Now that we only have the video that we want, the next step is to add music to our montage. So to add music, very simple. All we have to do is click on the upload tab in the left toolbar, and then here we're going to click on upload audio. Again, our documents will pop up, and this time we need to select an MP3 file or a .wav file to upload our audio. So I have this slow bouncy beat, and if I click on open, as you can see, it's now imported into Veed's timeline, and it starts at where my playhead was when I imported it. Now, obviously, I'm going to click and drag this video clip back to the beginning of my timeline, but the first thing you notice is that it's way too long. So just like any other clip in the timeline, I'm just going to trim the audio and drag it all the way until it matches roughly the same length as my entire video montage. Now you might be saying, well, this is now very hard to edit, but what we can do is just quickly zoom in, or the feature that I like is click fit to timeline, and it will fit all your clips exactly to the length of your timeline so you can see everything easily on your screen. So now if I click play, as you can see, we can hear our music. So let's say if it's too loud, what you can do is just quickly turn the volume down just like so. So if I make it 50%, it's now playing at 50% volume. If I want to remove the audio from my actual video clips, I can click on each video clip and then just quickly mute it, or again, just turn the volume down. But I'm going to mute each video clip, just like so. Okay, so now the next step is to add text, and you could want to add text to your video for many reasons. It could be that you want it for your intro, it could be for your end screen, or it could be that you want to display the text on the screen while you're talking about a specific subject. To add text, it's very simple. This time we're going to click on the text tab in the left toolbar, and we're going to select one of these three options, but it's not super important because we can add these later. I'm going to add a title, so if I click on headline title, this text now appears. Now the first thing I want to do is type out the text that I want. So I'm just going to call this my bridge for some reason. And then I'm going to change the color and make it white. And what I always love doing is adding more options. And here under the normal drop down menu, I choose the drop shadow. So I can change the style. And the drop shadow is currently white, so I'm going to change it to black again, so it's more readable. And there, I really like how this looks, and I might make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to bump this up to 72 pixels, just like so. And I want it to last for the entire first clip. So again, all I have to do, just like any other element in the timeline, is just click and drag it, and then make my text the same length as the first clip. So now if I play it, as you can see, that looks pretty good. Now we've added some text. And now the next step is how to add a picture to your video montage, which is a very similar process to adding our audio. Now we're going to add some images. To do this, we're going to go back to the upload tab in the left toolbar. And this time, instead of selecting upload audio, we select upload image. So if we click upload image, again, browse through our documents and select the image we want to upload. So I have this image right here. So I click open. As you can see, it's now imported. And again, it starts where my playhead was when it was imported. Now I want this image to last for the entire last clip. So I'm just going to click and drag it out until it's the length of the entire last clip, just like so. And then I'm going to click and adjust it to make it a little bit bigger on the actual video canvas, and then click and move it around just like this. So I think this is kind of a cool effect. It's kind of like a picture in video. So now if I press play, I'm pretty happy with this. Now that we've added our image, here's how to add effects and filters to your video montage. So now that we've added our image, the next step is to add some filters and effects. Now to add filters or effects to any clip, all we have to do is to go to the filters tab, and then here we have a bunch of filters and effects that we can choose from. So I want to add some filters and effects to this last clip, but I also want to mention that if you actually select the clip in the timeline, you can then go to the adjust tab, and here you can do some color correction, so you can adjust the exposure, the brightness, the contrast. So for an example, I can then adjust it just like this, and that affects it right there. Now I'm going to reset this, and then I'm going to head back to the filters tab, and I want to apply a black and white filter to this one right here. So if I select this, as you can see, the video is now in black and white, but my image is still in color. I think this looks quite good. And what I can also do is go to the effects tab, and then just browse through these features and then make them look quite different. So I like this filmic one, or I like this dusty film. So now if I press play, I think this looks reasonably good. Okay, so now that we're done with our video montage, here's a few features that you can also find within Veed to make your video montage look more professional. So that is pretty much the basics of our video montage. Now I also want to mention that there's a bunch more things you can do. For example, if we go into the elements tab, here we can add some shapes. So if I needed a square for some reason, a square bit of color, I can add it. I can then change the color. I can adjust the opacity, which is great. If I want to add some subtitles, I can go to the subtitle tab. And if I'm talking in my video, I can actually automatically generate subtitles for my video based on the audio within my video. However, I can also add them manually. And then I also want to mention that in the Elements tab, you can also add some sound waves. So I could add this cool round sound wave right here. So now you'll notice that if I click play, as you can see, we have a sound wave that reacts to the audio. We can't see it too well, but if I change the color and make it bright and maybe a bit bigger, and if I click play, as you can see, a sound wave that reacts to the audio. However, I'm going to delete this, and then I'm also going to get rid of the shape again. Now, once we're happy with all of our video editing, the next step is to download our video montage. The first thing I suggest doing is naming it, because you should always name your projects. So I'm just going to type video montage. And then once you're happy and you're ready to download it, all you have to do is click on the export button in the top right, and then Veed starts to render your video. So as you can see, now it's finished rendering. We can preview our video and we can see the text on the front. We can also turn on the audio and hear the music. And once we're happy, we've previewed it and we're happy and we want to download it, all we have to do is click the download video button right here to download our video montage. And that is how to make a montage online using Veed's video editor. If you have any questions about making a video montage, please let us know in the comment section down below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Thanks for watching.